looking around. I used cafes, so I stayed in a place called the Cafe Plaza. It's like a plaza. It's opposite Fritz's compound, okay? And I was on second floor, so I could see into his compound. He has two Ferraris. Think about it, how much they cost?
Yeah.
And he's got bodyguards everywhere, blah, 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 blah. When he started his there, he had nothing. The NIB went to see him about the Ferrari. They thought he only had one Ferrari. He has a white one and a red one. I've seen him driving the white one. It's a drop it. And they said, where did you get this Ferrari, which would cost in Europe about $200,000? Here, with all the taxes, and about $500,000. Dollars, not pesos. He said, oh, one of my Chinese friends gave it to me as a present. And I accepted that.
Because he's a gambler. That's why. That's why so many enemies.
Well, you talk about enemies. There was a little cafe. That's Mabini Street. You know, sorry. Yeah, the buses used to come down there. No, he stopped them coming down there. It's his street, but opposite there, there's a little coffee shop. And I used to sit there. When I stayed 2 months at this apartment while I was looking around for somewhere to rent.
Just like the government, it's nothing. But now, it's already dead because of church.
Well, a whole load of these armed police, I don't know what they are, were standing outside in the street, outside his house. It was a really hot day. Finally, 3 of the young guys came over to buy some drinks. And I said to him, what are you doing? Is there a war or something? He was lots of them. Oh no, Mayor Fritz wants to go to one of his Baron guys to speak to his parishioners. I said he has to take an army with him. He said they don't really like him. I said, oh, I got that.
If you don't have an so you don't need to have a bodyguard. Just like before. We had a mayor here, Patricia.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a bodyguard.
No, I
He
heard
always
about
walks
him.
alone.
Yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah, it's so good for him. And he's not corrupt.
Well,
Even if he dead, so many fans are
remember
intact
him.
in the
But I tell you one thing. I saw this documentary about Singapore and Philippines. In the 60s, when Singapore got they had very strict guy coming in as president. You're not allowed to throw litter on the street. They slowly developed it. Now they run it. Okay? Now the Philippines,
not developed yet.
they didn't develop. Why?
And so many natural resources here.
That was the point. And the point of the documentary was because of this clan business and corruption, Philippines, which should be one of the richest countries in the world, then they it's like it is now. And Singapore, look at Singapore. Fabulously wealthy, you have no natural resources.
But if you don't have corruption, we're too rich here.
You would be.
We have so many natural resources and charcoal, gold,
Oil.
So many.
Fruit, vegetables, rice, you name it, you've got it. Coconuts, copra.
Yeah.
But
there's so many corruption.
Well, you take the case of Cafe Alasia, okay? I like to go up on the motorbike up into the mountains. There's a very nice Pinoy eatery next to Cafe. I won't go in Cafe Alasia. The governor built that as forestry land. It shouldn't be there. It's ugly thing. And so who came along and killed it? The Tevez flat. They're such nice people.
Sure, but now.
Well, they used to run one very nicely, but how much money?
Their grandpa is very good
Yeah.
person. No, nowadays, nothing.
Yeah, but
a feeling for
how much money do you need? Come on, I go to training places. I know like you don't get expensive, but I have any much to do. I'm not happy. These people, enough is not enough, huh?
Where's the baby?
Right, I'm going to go. I have to go and pick up my laptop. Then I'm going to Russi to pay. I got my because I'm on tourist ACR, I can't get credits now. Funnily enough, I've been talking because I've had 2 Russis before. So very nice prices.
So you will get cash only?
No, there was a very nice Chinoy guy. I'd meet him in the workshop. He was very religious. You know, they have prayer meetings and everything. And I didn't know who he was, but he was very just normal guy. We were talking for 2 years we've been talking. I lived in China, so we had something to talk about. He pointed to this 250, which I wanted really. I said, David, why don't you buy one of these? I'm trying to get a foreigner to buy one of these, and then the foreigners realising it's a very good motorbike. Okay? I said, I haven't got any money. And I'm on a tourist safety outside, so I can't get credit. He said, well, if we gave you the value of your, I have 200 seats as your down payment, and you pay by installment, I said, Ernesto, this is where the story is really, Ernesto, how much do you need credit by? He said, get Mr. David 1 year. He said, can you afford 7,200 a month for a year? I said, yeah. We don't expect it to. But okay. That's what we'll give you your new bag. Then he went up. I said, how are you going to do that? I said, do you know who that is? Oh, what's your name? He said, that is Mr. BBC
Why BT?
71. He is the owner of Russi, the whole of Russi.
Oh, the whole Rosie.
I said, well,
He also is my friend. I also go to here.
he's the 71-year-old.
Yeah.
He is a very nice guy.
I also go to their house.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I think his son runs Russi here. But he has an office here. He just got out. He's a very nice guy. So that's how I got my new motorbike. But because the girl laughs, she said, you don't know who that is? I said, no.
That's the owner.
I said, what, the owner of Russi
Yeah.
Dumaguete? He said, no, the
Oh.
whole, and Roscoe and all the other companies. There you go. There are some nice. Right, nice to talk to you. I'm going
Okay.
to go and have a pint with,
Take care.
I will try. Thank you, my dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next year. It's going to rain.